Hey, what is up guys? DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are going to be taking on extreme difficulty of the new Urgent Orders Recover the Hidden Fortune event featuring Compress and Geten. We are going to be attempting to do this in under 10 tries for extreme difficulty, but we'll see if we're actually able to do it. I have already completed Ultra a couple of times, and as you can see, I've already done it. And the reason I'm not going to show Ultra this time around, normally I show Ultra, I showed how to 3-star it, is because I feel like Ultra is just very easy this time around. I was able to auto it and get through it without any problems at all. And I'll show you guys the team I used for Ultra at the very least, because I'm going to be using that same team right now when I take on Extreme. So this is the team I used for Ultra. The new Fantasy Suit is obviously ridiculous, very good, but having the low cooldowns that we have with our Raka and Bakugo also make this team very good. And then I'm just running Geten on the sub slot for the bonus. The sub characters never actually got used on Ultra. I don't know that we're actually going to need to use them here on Extreme. We'll find out if our characters end up dying or whatnot, if we need to use them on Extreme, but the goal is to get Extreme done in less than 10 tries. So I will show you guys the first run, then we'll skip to the last run, and we'll see how many runs it actually took us to complete it. We're going to do this skill order right here. We want to have Sue at the end of the skill chain so she is able to nullify bad status elements. I don't actually know if Compress does status elements, because every time I've done this, I have yet to be hit by a status element. I don't think he does, but might as well put her at the end of the chain just in case he does do some sort of bind status element. We don't want to get affected by that. We do have 15 turns to get through this, unlike normal. Normally we only have 10, so that's something important to know about Extreme this time around too. That is pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and do this. Increase our crit rate with Bakugo with this first action skill. Increase our plus ultra gauge with our Araka. And increase the plus ultra gauge for Sue with that skill right there. Alright, and we have done a little bit of damage, not a ton of damage. Should we use the plus ultras here? I think we should use the plus ultras. Yeah, we'll use all the plus ultras, then we'll use our skill chain and hopefully get more plus ultras back up. 33,000 from the friend. That's not bad, honestly. 99,000 from Sue. I put friendly reinforcements on Sue because, as you can see, she just does ridiculous amounts of damage. We'll go ahead and use our full skill chain now. I'm not going to worry about using Uraraka's plus ultra. I want to try and get these other two their plus ultras. And even though he gets evasion, it seems like the evasion just never works. I don't know if that's by design or if that was supposed to happen, honestly. I should look more into like strategy info for the boss, but like it's just been so easy. I haven't even had to think about it, right? So I don't know if the evasion for Compress is just glitched or how that's ending up to work out, because based on what you can see right here, he should be evading at least one of our attacks, but he's not, and it's weird, honestly, but that's fine. All right, let's go ahead and do this. 7,000. Sue hits so hard, I'm telling you guys. It's actually crazy. All right, he has evasion again. And we still hit him. It just doesn't matter. It must have to do with power or buffs or something like that. If we have a certain amount of power or buffs or something like that, his evasion doesn't work. Maybe. I don't know how it's shaken out right now, but it's weird. The one thing about this though is if he does plus ultras, we could take a good amount of damage, because like I said, he is immune to most status elements. We don't have a way to stun him or stop him from attacking us. So hopefully we'll heal enough, basically. That's the goal here, to just survive his attacks. Let's go ahead and do this power down. That way he hopefully doesn't hit us as hard. That's another reason Sue is good here, is because she will power him down so he doesn't hit us as hard as he could. There we go. And I think he actually resisted the power down, which he did. So he just straight up killed Bakugo. That sucks. All right, well, that is what it is. And apparently we're probably going to need more characters, like better sub-slot characters than what we have currently, but that's interesting. All right, so we have Ice Needle here, which has a low chance of freezing all opponents. It can increase our skill impact when using a successfully executed skill chain. We also have Ice Rally, which can do Frostbite and decreases his speed, and also increases our plus ultra gauge when using a successfully executed skill chain. We'll go ahead and do that to try and get all 3 plus ultras for this next turn. Sue is still just carrying us in damage at the very least, which is nice. And once again, this is the team I used to clear Ultra, so if you need help clearing Ultra, I cleared it on auto with Ultra. Make sure you use the 3 main units in this team. We'll go ahead and use these 2 plus Ultras. Oh, we got stunned. So he does have status elements. Okay, so you do want to be using Sue in a 3rd successfully executed skill chain. That way she can nullify bad status elements on your team. So there you go. Important information. Actually useful knowledge. Alright, who's gonna kill? Kill Geten. Ah, he killed Uraraka. Of all the ones to kill, that is massively unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and... yeah, we'll do this. 99,000 just from an action skill. Sue, man. Sue is crazy. It's a good thing she hasn't dropped below a certain amount of health yet, because otherwise we might she might be dead. But it's a good thing that she can hide because we're able to keep her alive longer, which is nice. Alright, let's use these 2 action skills. We're almost up to turn 15, so we made it a pretty long ways. We're actually probably going to die before we make it to the end of the turns, which sucks, but it is what it is. We've already taken away over 1 million health, so that's pretty decent. It's not terrible. Go ahead and use this action skill here because he's probably going to kill Endeavor. And this is where Endeavor dies. And now all we have is Sue. Turn 14. Use our plus ultra. Don't. Oh, we don't even get to use the plus ultra. All right. Well, 1,694,000 damage in one go is honestly not terrible. I think if we had better subunits, we would have gotten even more damage. So I'll probably switch up my subunits, and I'll come back to you guys and show you how many runs it took us in the end. So as it turns out, Gentle Criminal is an absolute beast in this event. He is literally probably the best. Like, he's so good in this event, guys. So if you have Gentle Criminal, especially if you have him leveled up at all from Climax Battle, he is so good in this event. And something I forgot to mention before, I was just running them because they worked well on Ultra for me, but the Destruction Bakugo, the Destruction Fantasy Uraraka are not as good here on Extreme, and I probably wouldn't run them normally. The only reason I'm still running Fantasy Uraraka is because she gives the team crit rate, and I like giving the team crit rate, but really I maybe should be running like Fantasy Todoroki instead of her, but it's whatever because she still does a decent amount of damage, not as much as I would like. And the reason I'm saying you shouldn't be running Destruction Bakugo and Destruction Fantasy Uraraka is because if you go to compress and you go to his skills and you look down here at there's no tricks up my sleeve, at the very bottom of that skill it says decreases power of all of their mind and destruction type opponents by 70%. So you're just not going to hit the massive amounts of damage you want to hit with destruction type characters. So for once, Fantasy Bakugo actually struggles to hit the high damage numbers, which is kind of crazy, but it's okay because Gentle Criminal makes up for it, and he is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to show you what I mean. Fantasy Uraraka is going to die about halfway through this, and I'm having her replaced by Fantasy Jiro. Fantasy Jiro is also very good because compress can be stunned, and so it works out pretty well. The only reason, like I said, I'm keeping Fantasy Uraraka here in place of any other character is because she's a support. She heals, right? But she's one of the only supports that heals and gives crit, and that's why I have her here in this slot. So let's go ahead and we'll do the Gentle Trampoline first. It's a 3-turn cooldown. Gentle's cooldowns are so good. Like, he's so good, and I feel like we haven't had a lot of opportunities to use him in the game, so I'm so happy to be able to use him now and show you guys how good he is. And just watch how much damage he does. He literally will carry us through this alongside Sue. Him and Sue do a lot together, but like he's good, and he's a free-to-play unit. Just keep that in mind. 21,000 on a normal hit with Gentle Criminal. We'll go ahead and use these plus ultra moves here. We'll use the friend plus ultra move right now as well. 93,000 from the friend unit. 99,000 from Gentle Criminal, 99,000 from our unit. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. And then we're getting healed by Uraraka as well, so it works out pretty nicely. We'll go ahead and use all of our action skills here. We're not going to worry about using the plus ultra, just like before. We got the bind. He's not immune to binds, by the way. That's also another good thing. Getting the bind is massive, obviously. We'll go ahead and just use the plus ultra here. That way we have a full skill chain for next turn. That way Sue can continue to nullify his stuns that he can get when he attacks us with that attack all. So now we have a full skill chain. 91,000 on a normal attack, and that's what I'm talking about right there with the crits. It's important that we have our Rocky here for the crit because we have a speed memory on Gentle Criminal. So because I have a speed memory on Gentle Criminal, I don't have any like innate crit. That's why I'm keeping our Uraraka around. We'll use all 3 plus ultras here, and then we'll use our full skill chain after that. If we survive his plus ultra, it depends on who he attacks. He's probably going to attack our Araka. If he attacks Gentle Criminal with his evasion, it works even better for us. But here it comes, probably, yep, and Araka's dead, but replaced by Jiro, so that's perfectly okay because Jiro is still very good. Go ahead and do this. And obviously he's not doing as much damage now. He did 57,000. That's because he is lacking the crit now because our Araka's gone. So just keep that in mind. Go ahead and use these 2 plus ultras. Oh, and we got stunned. That's tragic. That's so sad. All right, we'll go ahead and do these. I hope he doesn't die. He might actually get targeted right here. Oh, we got the confused. We're good. We're good. All right, we'll use these 2 plus ultras, and we might get pretty dang close to killing him this time. We're not going to kill him just yet. It'll take us 1 more turn, but we'll get pretty close. 250,000, maybe 2 more turns, but we should finish it up here in this rotation. We'll go ahead and do these 3. And he's at 86,000. 1 more good attack, and we should have him dead. He's going after Gentle Criminal. No, Gentle. Why? Why? I swear to you guys, in every run before this, he did not die once. He did not die at all because he had his evasion up every time we needed it. But this time, I just got unlucky with the way the stun happened and stuff like that. But it happens. But you can see he was obviously like a beast. Him and Asui together, just absolutely insane. Really, really good. All right, we're gonna go ahead and probably kill him here. He dodged that, that's fine. And dead. In total, that only took us 4 tries to do. The previous 2 tries, Gentle Criminal absolutely just melted Compress. That time we just, like I said, got unfortunately stunned and then Gentle Criminal died. But yeah, 4 tries is not bad at all. Normally it takes like 10 tries. I said at the beginning of this video, we were aiming to get it done in under 10 tries. Well, 4 tries is, I feel like just upping the turn limit has made this much better. I enjoyed it a lot more not having to go through 10 tries because of the turn limit. Let me know how you guys felt about it down in the comments below. Let me know how many tries it took you to get through it. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.